If you don't set goals the right way, you will fail and feel even more discouraged than before. That's why I'm going to be sharing with you some tips. The first one is kind of like a trial run, or if you're a gamer, beta testing. A lot of times, people commit to way too much or too little without knowing what exactly they are capable of. So this is kind of like your Costco tasters. You eat a little bit to see if this is right for me. Take for instance, let's say you want to build a habit of increasing your financial education. So in this trial run, you'll be studying 30 minutes for the entire week at 6 p.m. And at the end of the week, you want to review it and make a new goal based on the results. And let's say the results is you hit 3 of the 7 days, and you always feel tired when you are studying. This means in terms of consistency, 3 days is your baseline. If you set your goal too far beyond this, you'll probably fail, too easy, and you're wasting your time. So you want to push yourself a little bit just beyond your baseline. And you also want to find out the reasons why you're feeling so tired. Is it because that you just didn't have enough sleep? You need a different environment? You need to change your time? So you can see that just from this small scale testing, you can actually save yourself from creating this huge unrealistic goal. It sounds like I've experienced? Yes, I have absolutely had this kind of experience. I am not proud of it. If you're looking to become a more independent person that kind of knows their way around the world, hit that subscribe button and we'll have stuff coming to you. Next is you always want to have something that you can track. If you're working out, you can track your body weight, max reps, max bench press. Well, that's a lot of max. For habits, you can track how many days in a week or in a month. And if possible, you want to create a visual, like where you're at and where the goal is. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but just try once and tell me how it goes. Let's take running for example. Let's say your goal is to run 1 mile 4 days a week for the next 8 weeks. So you have your start and end date, and then you need to run 32 times to get there. Maybe you can draw 32 check boxes and check one off every time you run. Or you can create like a huge progress bar and color in part of it every time you complete something. You really want to make it satisfying to see yourself moving slowly towards the goal that you want. And this really makes it easy for you to want to keep on going. Next is you want to anticipate your possible barriers and then counter them. You don't just want to plan for succeeding, but you also want to anticipate all the problems that are going to come up on the way. I sound like a football coach. We're going to strategize, I'm going to beat them. If you want to be healthy and you know you'll be too tired to cook after work, plan around it. Cook meals for 3 days at a time and also keep healthy snacks like almonds and cashews around you so you're not eating Cheetos all the time. So think about which people, things, or even your own bad habits that's going to create a problem for yourself. If you're always waking up late and feeling drowsy, prevent it by going to sleep earlier and spend less time playing on your phone. If you check your phone 50 times an hour, put your phone in a different room when you're trying to focus. I know this might seem like a huge hassle right now to come up with a plan and a counter, but if it doesn't happen, if you don't get to your goal, and you know that these problems are the reasons, then whose fault is to blame? Last is you want to schedule everything. If you have a calendar, use it. I am not saying jam-pack your calendar as much as possible. Believe me, it doesn't work unless you're like a robot because, oh my goodness, we need breathing room. But what I am saying is, if you don't schedule it, you'll move it, you'll double book it, you forget. Yeah, if you use Google Calendar, which is pretty nice right now, right? You can literally just go and just block out certain times that you're going to do something important. Workout, study, meal prep, whatever it is. And this is important. Whatever you place on your calendar, try your best not to move it. Because whenever you're trying to move something, you're subconsciously telling yourself that something else is more important than this. And your discipline and education for yourself to become a more mature man or woman, this should be pretty high on your priority. So schedule things and don't move it if you don't have to. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments and I'll see you in my next video.